Oh, hello, me hearties. A very good morning to you. It's just me, Scottie McCLUE, Sunday morning, just coming up to 10 minutes past 10. Nothing gets past me, you see. And good morning, Scottie. Good morning, Kareem. Thank you very much. I got your contact, and that's all sorted. So there we are, Dinky-Doo. Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much. Chris, good morning. How lovely to have you with us. How amazing is this, guys? It's just fantastic. Morning. Good morning, Scottie. Good morning, Doogie. Good morning, John. Lovely to have you with us. Good morning, Scottie, from Dawson Creek. How amazing is that? Lovely, lovely to have everybody with us. And of course, tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10. That's Scottie McCLUE, hashtag FlowTime. The first lord of the internet, all uppercase, is with you this morning. And let everybody know lots and lots of new videos for you, uploaded for your enjoyment, edification, education, and delight. Looks a lovely day today, Scottie. Beautiful day today, Kareem. But then, Kareem, remember, every day is a lovely day in some shape or form. Follow us as soon as you come on, guys. Fantastic. Good morning, Big John Ramai. We'll say good morning to Big John. How amazing is that? Fantastic. Get following as soon as you come on, guys. Not following Scottie McCLUE means there's something wrong with you. Yes, indeed. Dinky-Doo James, how lovely to have you with us. Yes, indeed. Part of the clan in a roundabout way. We love that. Get following as soon as you come on, guys. Greeting from Ireland. Good morning, Mr. Mutter. What time did you rise today, Scottie? Long line on Sunday, so 7 o'clock this morning. Fantastic. Excellent stuff. And I've been out and enjoying the fresh air. And I thought, I need to speak to the world and let them know what is what. That's what it's about, I say to you. Do you bet on the horses? No, I don't get busy. I've once had a bet on the horse. I got invited to the press gallery at the races. And I once bet on a horse. And I didn't know my terminology. So I went up to the bookie with a fiver. And I said, could I have £5 each way on Scottie to win? And he said to me, well, give me another £5 then, sir. So there we are, Dinky-Doo. Andy Hamilton says, good morning to Lauren. Good morning, Lauren, Dinky-Doo. Newcastle or Sunderland? Sunderland. Newcastle. Well, they're both good places, so I'll go for both of them. Will you be having a wee fry up for breakfast? No, we're on a health kick. So it'll just be scrambled egg and toast with a wee bit of black pudding and bacon and maybe some sausage as well. What's your thoughts on the Irish? Well, I don't have thoughts on the Irish. I don't really think about them. They're wonderful people. I know them very, very well, every single one of them. Yes, indeed. Fantastic. Wow. Wow, Vinny. Hey, heavy brother, Andrew Puff. Yes. Hey, brother, Dinky-Doo. Just wanted you to know, there you are, Dinky-Doo, fantastic. Lovely to have everybody with us. Good morning. If you're wondering what on earth you're watching Scottie McCLUE, the first lord of the internet, live on TikTok and YouTube. That's pretty good, isn't it? So get following. Now, who else have we got here? Well, we don't really mention second names, so we'll just say good morning to Lewis. Follow us as soon as you can, guys. Let's see if anybody's following. Oh, we need a lot more followers than that. I need 50 to 100 followers during this live stream. So get your act together, guys, and let's get going. Fantastic. Hey, brother, South Yorkshire, Hamish. Hey, all right, love. Scottie, are you north of the border? I am now, Ali, yes. I've done a lot of time south of the border. There's Ewan. Scottie, I love your content. I'm a big fan. Thank you, Ewan. I'm a big fan of yours. Scottie, do you think our churches have lost the people due to their partnership / government? Dawson Creek, I think you're 100% correct. I was invited to become a church preacher. Yes, a minister or a priest or something like that. And I was actually invited. I was going to study divinity when I was 24. No, sorry, when I was 19. And I then thought to myself, hold on a minute, what's going on here? And I thought I would only do it if the church would be so full on a Sunday morning that you couldn't get parked for miles. So there we are. Otherwise, I wouldn't bother. And any time I go along to church now, it's pretty empty. You see what I mean? So we need a John Wesley. Yeah, something like that. The Methodist. Hello, Scotty. How are you from East Kilbride? We love East Kilbride. Beautiful part of the world. I'm going to book a holiday a week in East Kilbride and just lie on the beach. Now, I'll just lie. Fantastic. There's no beach in East Kilbride. Everybody knows that. Guys, how's the YouTube looking? Get on and tell me what you think. Listening to you from South Yorkshire, says Pagrant. Good morning, Scotty, says the wonderful Susan. Good morning, Susan. Lovely to have you with us. Hi from Faltus. I know Faltus. Yes, and you can travel into Edinburgh from Faltus. The snow's deep, they say, in East Kilbride. Oh, lots of things are deep in East Kilbride. I can tell you that, Kareem. Falkirk, where apparently the pigeons fly upside down. Well, Ali, yes, because they want to keep the town centre clear. And I can remember, what was it? A religious building collapsing was the clue in a crossword. Religious building collapsing in central Scotland or something like that. And it was Falkirk. Scotty, we are in Coatbridge, Gordon. What a lovely place to be. I love it. There we are. Johnston. Yes, we like Johnston. Oh, now you're talking. Johnston Castle. Yes, I nearly bought it. Fantastic. Right, who have we got here? Fantastic. Hello from Cornwall. Paul, lovely to have you with us from Cornwall. And this would be afternoon. Is it still afternoon in Cornwall? There we are. Do you like dogs? I don't like dogs, David. No. I love dogs. I've had two beautiful black Labradors. Lord Reith, called after the chap that started the BBC 100 years ago this year. And Lord Clyde, called after a radio station I used to work for. There we are. Hi from Loch Lomond. There's a Khalid says, thoughts on Muslims. Muslims are beautiful people, the same as anyone else. All the world's great religions, Islam, Christianity, Judaism, Sikhism, Buddhism, all these fantastic religions, Hindus, very good for people to be in touch with their God. That's what I say. I have a lovely American bulldog. He says, hi. I say hi to your lovely American bulldog. Ooh, lovely stuff. Did you see Westminster's going to try and pull a financial black flag on the Scottish government? Well, we'll run it ourselves if they start acting up, if they start playing dirty, they start playing hardball. They've been playing dirty for 313 years. What advice would you give to me, says Paul? Well, in what respect are you inquiring? Nathan's just followed, Kian's followed, and Manu's just joined us. Guys, if you can get following as quickly as possible, that would be just wonderful. In life in general, enjoy it, Paul. Enjoy it to the very best that you can. And that might mean being absolutely sober. No drink, no tobacco, no drugs, none of all that stuff, and just having a nice time being you. Always be you. Follow us as soon as you can, guys. Thank you very much. Everybody on TikTok should be following Scottie McClue, because this is TikTok's top talk show. Kian has sent me red roses. Kian, thank you so much. You are very, very generous. Only two Scottish people I know is Mr. McClue and Mr. Carnegie. Well, Big B. These are the two most important in the last couple of 100 years. So I'll accept that. I'll take that one, if I may. Andrew, Carnegie, Andy, and myself. Yes, Andy the Steel Man from Pittsburgh, Scottish gentleman. Can I tell you a wee story about Andrew Carnegie? It was from Dunfermline in Fife. And King Charles and Queen Camilla were just up recently to acknowledge that Dunfermline has become a city status. It used to be the capital of Scotland, you see. The capital moved about. And Andrew Carnegie, as a wee boy, took a shortcut to school through the garden of a big house. And the gardener got a hold of him and he said, "Hoy, you should not be in here. This is private land. You're trespassing." There's not actually a trespass law in Scotland, but you're trespassing. Go on away out of here. And he threw him out the garden of the big house. When Andrew Carnegie became the world's richest man, he bought that house and garden and turned it into a public park. I think it will be Carnegie Park in Dunfermline. Am I right or am I right? Check that. Missed you on the radio. Tony, I actually missed the radio. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Oh, yes, Tony, they were at that. I can tell you. Guys, can we get following, please, and sharing? There's lots of new videos. Tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap on your screen. John Diamond, thank you so much for my lovely, lovely gifts. You're also kind to me. John Diamond sent me a wishing bottle. Nathan sent me a football. Excellent, still apart today. Big B, is that right? Wow, shout out to Dunfermline. We love it. Carnegie Park. The king sits in Dunfermline Toon, drinking the blood-red wine. Sir Patrick Spens poem. Scotty, will you ever get another dog? I think at some point, Kareem, it wouldn't be fair at the moment because I work so long hours. So, I have my day job and my night job, as you know. And I don't think it would be fair on the dog. The other one was elderly and he was fine. He just liked to have a good sleep. He was delighted when I went out. John, thank you for my beautiful gifts. John Diamond, the most generous man, has sent me a panther, a finger heart, and a football. That's lovely. John, thank you so much. Love the one with the woman who had the 15, 16 stone man who looks after the kids. Oh, she was a shocker. She really was. I should send you the start of that. But I think there's a wee question mark. We used a word that people don't like, properly. And that's not always popular. It's interesting. Scotty, you're a legend. You're a legend, John Diamond. And thank you for all your kindness. It's so appreciated. Nadia's sending me likes. Tap, tap, tappity, tap. I've got 2,500 likes, guys. That just lets people know we're up. And share the video. Get sharing. Tell everybody. Put a few ats into your pals. Wonderful. And remember, Scotty McClue is also on Twitter at Scotty McClue, on Twitch, Scotty_McClue, on YouTube at Scotty McClue, Voice of the World, a radio talk show. Nice, humble title. Good morning, Kareem and Susan. Morning, Scotty. Morning, Robert Scrimger. How lovely to have you with us. Scotty, when you lean forward, you appear very bright. Too much light. Yes, how do I adjust that? I wonder. I'm just having a look here. I don't want to start mucking about in case it causes a problem and we lose the stream. So I'll sit well back on the old YouTube and let you see what's what. What about the taxi drivers and the wooden lavvy seats? I know, Gordon, the poor taxi drivers, they're not doing as well as they did. Do you remember one phoned me and said he didn't make money? And we worked out that he got £350,000 a year by his reckoning. Did you serve in Northern Ireland, pal? Well, Sean, I mean, we've all served Northern Ireland. There's J.H. Toms telling me axiomatic. J.H. Toms, I think it's axiomatic that we are up here today. Yes, indeed. Wonderful word. You get right into that one. That will make you a fortune. Gordon Johnson's having a right good laugh. 3 smiley, teary faces. Wonderful stuff. That's what we like, I say to you. Guys, make sure you've set your notifications on TikTok. Let me know when Scottie McClue goes live. Please, can somebody tell me what the notification is on TikTok, because I don't get it because I'm on it. I was asked the other day, did I watch, what was it, The Jungle? I said, well, I don't watch stuff I'm not on. How's that for humility? Can you give a shout out to my 1-year-old grandson, Grayson? Gordon, of course I can. Hi, Grayson. Dinky-Doo. He'll be as sharp as a tack, that one. He's listening now. Grayson, Dinky-Doo. That's the stuff to teach the wee ones. Dinky-Doo. Liam, thank you for my beautiful gift. So kind of you. Liam has sent me 2 football jerseys. Guys, you TikTokers are so beautifully kind. Same with the YouTubers. Somebody sent me £10 on YouTube. Morning, Scotty. Morning, Robert. Dinky-Doo. Scotty, when you... Oh, yes, we did that one. Good morning, Scotty. Good morning, Chris. Lovely to have you with us. I'll sort out the contrast on the YouTube at some point, but not just now, because we'll end up in a fankle. That's a great word, isn't it? Fankle. A fankle. I think it goes back to the wool trade, when wool got fankled up in the woolen mills. And bobbins, the cotton trade. Oh, that's a load of bobbins. Yorkshire and Lancashire. Bobbins. There we are. I like your jaunty chapeau. This is my motoring hat. When I go out in my 1902 Argyle. Oh, dear. Whoop, 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 whoop. We know Scotty is in favour of independence. Yes, Stoffel, absolutely. Now, John, thank you for sending me a TikTok. I shall sell, Scotty, says Chris. It is, Chris. That's a Scottish saying, isn't it? It shall sell. We love that. Oh, it shall sell. Oh, here we are. Guys, I need another 50 followers. Anybody up for it? So everybody watching, get following as soon as you can. Wobby Tide had a fankle. Wobby Tide had a fankle. I don't know what that means. You just became a top viewer, Kareem. Kareem has sent me a squirrel. Chris was shopping, a wishing bottle, and a football. Fantastic. Dinky-Doo. Kareem, remember that you're a famous man now, so people will attempt to troll you. It goes with the territory, I'm afraid. Well, I've had it for years, but we stick them doing the swanny. John, Dinky-Doo, lovely to have you with us. James has just joined us. What a fine fella. Chris, very sad news. Yes, very sorry to hear it. There we are. Follow us as soon as you can, guys, but what a great guy. What a wonderful life in so many, many ways. There we are. Mad Max has joined us, Dinky-Doo. Tiono, thank you for following. What a beautiful human thing to do. Good luck to Scotland in the World Cup. Have they no played? I don't know. I don't follow the World Cup. Max has sent me a beautiful, beautiful first gift and a red rose. Max, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Morning, Scotty. Morning, Max. Lovely to have you with us. Dinky-Doo. Good morning. Good morning. What a fair % pay rise in this crazy time. You would need to go to almost a minimum of 10% to even be keeping abreast of inflation. And inflation is not some imaginary thing. It's the result of governments printing too much dosh and not having what's known as a fiduciary issue. There we are. Free England, says Luke. Absolutely. Would you like Scotland to go? Dinky-Doo, thoughts on the Supreme Court's announcement? I was very, very disappointed. And I would like to see the full judgment and see how they've arrived at that. You know, that's the thing, because it's not correct for Scotland not to have a say in its own future. See, when the Union was put together, it was 50-50. And Scotland had to seriously, even though there was a recession and people were dying, there was famine in Scotland. But England was very poor because King William, who was a very, very, very bad man, and I hope that the Orange contingent listening dump him. Get him off your banners, guys, because he was a very, very bad man as an individual. And he took his money out of the Darien scheme in the Isthmus of Panama and left all the Scots to die. Yeah? So bad news, bad man. Anyway, long story short, Queen Anne, yes, the last of the Stuart queens, she cobbled together the Union out of jiggery, pokery and skullduggery and corruption. And she bribed the Scottish aristocracy for silver, because they'd done their own boxes in by fighting each other. So she bribed them and sold Scotland for about £2,000. Now, if it would help, I will buy it back for £2,500 off Westminster without seeing it, right? I won't be quibbling. And I'll give Westminster £2,500, buy Scotland back, and then we could properly rebuild it. I would also like to see a reparation of damages for Linlithgow Palace. It was the Duke of Cumberland, Stinking Billy, who was the king's brother, and he did it in on his way to Culloden because he thought Bonnie Prince Charlie might be staying there. What have we got here? Scotty, do you have your own tartan? I do indeed, John. Yes, it's a very beautiful tartan. Good morning, Scotty. Live Calder Crooks. We love you in Calder Crooks, I can tell you. Right, here we got here. What happened with the football? What happened with independence? I know, no laughing matter, Luke. So there we are. Opinion on the murderer of Aidan McInnesby. Well, that's been decided by the court. And it's a very interesting setup from that point of view. But I also think that whatever happened on that particular occasion, that we need to protect our military as well. So there you have it. Have you ever been in the Waverley? I was on it last month. I was very impressed. John Watson. I grew up with the Waverley when she was owned by the Caledonian Steam Packet Company. She'd been bought by them from the London and North Eastern Railway Company, LNER, who operated out of Craigyendoran. And when I was a wee one, the Waverley used to go to Craigyendoran at nights to lie up. And she was built in 1947. The first Waverley was lost at Dunkirk. She got a bomb on her deck. And the captain was a wonderful man. I remember him very well, called John Cameron, Captain Cameron. And Captain Cameron got the DSC. And he was given the rank of, I think he was given the rank of, was it lieutenant or commander in the Royal Navy? He was a fabulous sailor, fabulous master of the sea. And John Cameron took over the new Waverley that came out of A.J. Ingall's yard at Point House, was towed down the river to Greenock, and Rankin and Blackmore put the engines in her. And I knew Rankin and Blackmore very well. They got bombed during the war as well. The Eagle Foundry in Baker Street in Greenock. And I remember it was a very, very good friend of mine, Jim Ferrier, who ran Rankin and Blackmore. Yes. And the Rankins gave money for the maternity hospital in Greenock, the Rankin Memorial Hospital. And a lot of Greenock young people were born in the Rankin. Well, they were pretty young when they were born. And they were born in the Rankin Hospital. There you are. There's a bit of genuine Scottish history for you. I'll double that offer, says Stoffel. So Stoffel's offering to buy Scotland for $5,000. That would be quite a profit for Westminster, because I think they only paid about $2,000 for it. I heard a new pub, says Joachim. There we are. Morning from Bucky in Murray. Oh, I know Bucky very well. I love Murrayshire. It's such an outstanding part of the world. Murray, lovely to have you with us, free Bucky. Yes. How long were you at Pitlochry Festival Theatre? Oh, just a season, Stoffel. And I got to work with the great Dr. Kenneth Ireland, who'd been the director since 1948. Well, no, John Stewart was the director, but John sadly died quite young. A tooth operation went wrong, and John died, but he'd bought Knockindarroch House. And the first Pitlochry Festival, 1948, was put up in the garden of Knockindarroch, and it was a tent because they couldn't get building materials after the Second World War. And they had a very, very distinguished board of directors. Marvellous people. People like James Shaw Grant from Lewis, Ayosach, James, and Jim Grant. James he was a director of Grampian Television as well. And James was the editor of the Stornoway Gazette, one of the big newspapers in the Outer Hebrides. So there you are. Bro, you still in the sauce from last night? WD-40. You know I don't drink. You mustn't think everybody has your lifestyle. Yes, but you obviously are. How are you affording a mobile phone when you're claiming the job seekers? Well, there we are. No, again, you mustn't assume everybody has your lifestyle. So there we are. Now, what have we got here? Let's get rid of WDX. He's obviously a halfway. There he goes. Gone. Right, you'll never hear of him again. That's wonderful. Now, there he goes. Good. That's the end of that. Are you ever off live? Yes, I'm off live for about maybe 22 hours a day. But the rest of the day, I'm on it. You know, that sort of idea. So that's the idea. So there's 24 hours in a day, isn't there? And I'm off live for 22. I think that's enough off live. And most other days as well. Fantastic. Right, let's get commenting here. Scotty, what will Santa be bringing you this Christmas? I'm going to try and get a new mobile phone. I'm saving up. There we are. I think your Range Rover's 1902. No, 1902 is my Argyle. My girlfriend is in the Queen Elizabeth in Glasgow. Pray for her, please. David, I shall do. Bless you. Kareem says, David, she's in the best place to be looked after. Kareem, you're a gent, says David. Thanks a lot. Does Scotty never see the YouTube comments now? Of course I do, David. I just have to get on. There's so many comments. There we are. David says, R.I.P. Doddy Weir. Absolutely. Yes, a fabulous man. So sorry about his struggles at the end, but he will no longer be in any pain. Bless him, and condolences to his family. Now, what have we got here? Here's Aaron saying, no Indie Ref 2. Well, not at the moment, but they will come in. Don't worry. Scotty, sir, long time no speak. Chris, lovely to have you with us. And a big dinky-doo. I hope you're well. I do hope you're well. 3,000 likes, guys. Is that not beautiful? I need another 30 followers. Can you get following as soon as you can, please? Dinky-doo. Hi, Scotty. Hi, Rennie. Good to have you with us in Dinky-doo. Just been listening to your call with Mr. Martin. It made my day. What was he like, Chris? Right. Now, look here, you. Yeah, Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin to you. Yes, indeed. It's on the TikTok. Send all these round, guys, and get them liked and followed. We need to get the followers up. I can't understand why I've had 45.5 million people watch my videos on TikTok. All the lives, everything. Official figures, 45.5 million people. Okay? That's bigger than any radio station or anything like that. But I've only got 22,000 followers. Now, come on, guys. Let's get that sorted. Get that up to 1 million followers. Then we can do the merchandise. There we are. I send you love and strength, David. Dinky-Doo. Fantastic. Who else? Anybody else I've missed? No, I think we've got everybody. There's Pagrant. Wonderful stuff. If you're watching on the YouTube, please get subscribing. It's the world's biggest kept secret. 45 million views or 45 million people. I don't know, Stoffel. That was the official TikTok figures. I looked it up and it said 45. I think it was 0.6 at the time. Dinky-Doo from Kilmarnock. Dinky-Doo, Kilmarnock. Lovely to have you with us. We'd love a Dinky-Doo hoodie. I know, Michael. We'll get the merchandise on the go. It's all trademarked and all that stuff all sorted out. Wonderful. Miss Vicky's just joined us. Get following as soon as you can, guys. Bernie's just followed. Bernie, what a lovely human thing to do. Anybody that follows Scottie McClue is a thoroughly decent human being. And for that, I give you thanks, because we're building something very, very special on here. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Tremendous stuff. Jack has sent me a red rose. Thank you, Jack. And welcome, I say to you. Guys, you're very, very kind to me. Joanna's just joined us. Bernie's sending me a golden microphone ×2. Bernie, are you saying the microphone's not good enough on here? We'll have to jack it up a bit. Thank you, Bernie. You're very, very kind. Golden microphones. What a lovely, lovely gift. Fantastic. Now then, let's see who's following. Come on, guys. Get following. I need, let's see, I need another 33 followers. 33 followers. Dinky-Doo. Big Joey, Dinky-Doo, OKD, wonderful stuff. That's what it's all about. Now, what are you thinking of what's happening these days? Give us your opinion, and we'll see what's what. Joanna has just followed us. Joanna, thank you. Hello, says Joanna. Hello, Joanna and Dinky-Doo. Where can I read the original union between Scotland and England? Well, there's a wonderful book out. I think it's by Christopher Fry, called The Union. And that will give you all the background to it. Christopher Fry is an excellent author and has written things like the Scottish Empire. Yeah. And he's written, because Scotland ran the empire for Westminster. You know, they really did. Ha, 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 ha. No independence. Lentil soup. Ha, 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 ha. Not yet. Pro tem. There we are. A tiny setback, and probably really a very, very naughty setback. You see, there's a lot of pressure on anybody who wants Scotland to run its own affairs, because Westminster knows it wouldn't survive without Scotland, or it would survive in a very reduced way, right? So the power will go. Never will get it, says lentil soup. No, not at all, lentil soup. Remember, we've had it already. This is just a 313-year blip. You know, we used to be independent, so we know it works. And we had to seriously devalue our economy to fit in with the English economy. So there you have it. Morning, Scotty. How are you doing? Leonard, lovely to have you with us. Dinky-Doo, you're a very pedestrian character. Have you been to Portobello, Mr. McClue? I know Portobello like the back of my hand. There we are. Absolutely wonderful. Now, who else have we got? And I used to, very often on the way back from Scott FM, I would stop off and walk the dog at 2 in the morning on Portobello Beach. What about that? You're looking awfully peely-wally, Scotty. You've been in the swell again. Well, David, you know I don't drink. And therefore, you're out, you bang up. No, I'm inside at the moment. Have you been to London, Scotty? Yes, I used to live in London. I lived in Queensgate, and the house backed onto Hyde Park Gate, Winston Churchill's house. And I stayed there with my girlfriend, and I didn't realize just even then, 40 years ago, how valuable that house was. Amazing, isn't it? Do you vape? Says he, certainly not. Do you use a pipe? Certainly not, Matthew. No. My father used to smoke a pipe. I have smoked a pipe, tobacco, of course, in my day. A bit of a prop, really. Morning, Scotty from sunny Stevenson. We love you in sunny Stevenson. So what you're saying is we'd be worse off if we were independent. Yep, you sold that well. How do you mean we'd be worse off? We'd immediately save £45 billion. In fact, just a minute, wait till we see. The Barnett formula, we give 75 billion to Westminster. They take all of that and give us back, I think it's 28 billion. So that would be 47 billion better off right away. You do the math. There we are. Good. Yes, indeed. It's bad for you. Oh, I see. Of course it is. There we go. Remember pulling my late father up? He smoked a pipe. Eventually, it was only in the greenhouse he smoked it. I don't know how it was for the tomatoes and the cucumbers. But he would sit out and smoke his pipe. And I said, you should give that up, Dad. And he said, well, it took a long time to kill Uncle Ronald. His uncle had lived for years as a pipe smoker. So there we are. How are you doing today, my friend? We're fine, Ploy. Thank you for joining us. So lovely to have everybody with us this morning. Absolute privilege and a pleasure. Guys, I'm looking for 30 followers. So if you're one of the ones watching who hasn't followed, be one of the chosen 30. Get yourselves up there. England won't let us go. I know, Peter, of course they won't. You know, I mean, would you give somebody your fortune? Would you shoot the golden goose? No. But what Westminster need to do is, instead of saying no independence for Scotland, stand up and say why, because they took us out of Europe, and that was the biggest mistake ever, and that's why we've got recession now. We haven't got recession for billionaires and millionaires. We've got recession for ordinary people because they managed to work them from the back and take us out of Europe. That was our huge strength. There we are. Scotland's always traded with Europe. Follow us as soon as you can, guys. So there we are now. Just let me get rid of a half-wit here. There's HK Green has gone down the Swanee for being a half-wit. Bye-bye, HK. Everybody shout bye-bye to HK. There we are. Right, that's him gone. David, Dinky-Doo, lots of smiles from the wonderful David Newton. Grant, Dinky-Doo, lovely to have you with us. So good that you were able to join us this morning. Folks, if you have just joined us, a very warm welcome to you. You're watching Scottie McClue, #FloatI, the first lord of the internet. And we are interacting across the world on YouTube and TikTok. There we are. Follow us as you can. Thanks, Grant. Good morning, says Grant. Good morning, Grant. Morning, Scotty. Loving the deer stalker. Yes, I did my motoring hat. I'm back again, says Paul. Good, Paul. Hello, good morning, Uncle. Good morning. Need to go. Have a great day, Scotty, says the wonderful Gus Fitzsimmons. Gus, you have a great day. Thanks for joining us in Dinky-Doo. Now then, who else have we got? We are the big family on TikTok and YouTube. It's wonderful. So good. Gavin just joined us there. Hi, Gavin. Lovely to have you with us. Welcome. And who have we got here? My girlfriend. Oh, yes, we did that one, didn't we? Let's get all this. Now, who have we got here? Mr. Martin. I don't talk like that, Mr. Martin, to you. Scotty, could Scotland defend itself without help of the rest of the United Kingdom? Of course it could, Mr. Martin. Scotland's defenders, right, England's defenders, the UK defenders are the British Army. The British Army is mainly Scottish regiments. I think there's 6 or 7 of them. That's some coffee you've got, Scotty. No, it's just loosening up now. Don't you worry. Morning, Captain from Norwich. Neil, we love you in Norwich. Dinky-Doo. How was your domestic day yesterday? Very good, Paul. I got quite a lot done. A bit of hoovering and dusting and high dusting. There we are. Now, who have we got here? Jean, Dinky-Doo, lovely to have with you. And Jennifer has just joined us. Have you all followed, guys? Get following. I need another. We're down to, if I get another 30 of you following. So be one of the 30, I say. Thank you for your lovely, lovely gifts. There we are. Hello from Newton Stewart, Scotty Diker. We love Newton Stewart and Castle Douglas and Dalbeattie and Kirkcudbright. Beautiful places. St. John's Town of Dalrow. Am I right? Am I in? Money Eve. Where are you based, says Paul? Glasgow, Paul. Scotty, have a fabulous week ahead. Kareem, you too, my dear, clever friend. Take care of yourself. Great calls, by the way. Creetown as well. Aye, Cretan. I think there's I'm free Cretan. Dinky-Doo, Diker. Yes, you don't want to go get Cretan. That's right. Up the Army Air Corps, the AAC. Absolutely, Frankie. Dinky-Doo, I say. Divino is sending me love and applause. We love it. Dinky-Doo. So yes, Mr. Martin, of course, Scotland could defend itself. England couldn't defend itself if the Scottish regiments pulled out. There we are. Brilliant, Scotty. Dinky-Doo, Diker. Let's just run over the Scottish regiments. I think you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Scots now, have you? Have you got 7 and 8 Scots? I don't know. I think there's 6 anyway. And of course, Balaclava's the one I'm soft on. I love my Balaclava company. I think that's the old Argylls. Yes, indeed. If you see Prince Charles out and about, one of his equerries, top man, is I suspect he's an Argyll. Really well, he'd be a Balaclava, if that's right. I think I'm right there. But let's look at the regiments, sir. If we come just over the border, you've got the Border Regiment. They were based in Carlisle at the castle. And the Northumberland Fusiliers. Then moving up, you've got the King's Own Scottish Borderers. You had the Cameronians, the Scottish Rifles, disbanded in 68, sadly. Wonderful, the Cameronians wearing the Douglas tartan. You've got the Royal Scots in Edinburgh, so old they were Pontius Pilate's bodyguard. You've got the Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders. You've got the Black Watch. You've got the Scots Guards from the Brigade of Guards. You've got the Gordon Highlanders. I think the King's the colonel of the Gordon Highlanders. I'm sure I've seen him wearing a Gordon Highlanders tie. You've got the Seaforth Highlanders and the Queen's Own Cameron Highlanders, Seaforths and Camerons. You had the Royal Scots Fusiliers and the Highland Light Infantry in Maryhill Barracks. They are now the Royal Highland Fusiliers, Princess Margaret's Own Ayrshire Regiment. You've got, who else have we got? That's kind of it, I think. I think if you've got that lot on parade, you're doing very well. Have you ever been to the Cameronians Museum in Hamilton? Sadly, I haven't done, but I would love to go. I love the Cameronians, and it was so sad when they were disbanded. Their commanding officer, he'd be in his late 30s at the time, was Lieutenant Colonel Leslie Dow. And Leslie used to do the commentary at the Royal Military Tattoo in Edinburgh. You used to hear him give them a round of applause. Lovely voice as well. The Gordon Highlanders, yes, absolutely. BGP. The Scots Greys, yes, the Scots Greys. The Scots Dragoon Guards. I've got Scottish relatives. My great-grandma was Scottish. Poncho dude, you're a lucky, lucky, lucky one. I say to you, fantastic. Guys, I need another 25 followers. Can you see to it, please, right away? If you're watching, you haven't followed, get following. So there we have it. So there you go, Mr. Martin. What about that? I tell you. Now, who else have we got here? Doom has followed. And relatives in the Black Watch. Yes, indeed. I won't tell you the impolite name they were known as. Good morning from South Shields, the place where you used to walk the dog. I did, Reese. I walked the dog in South Shields, man. Beautiful, man. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Sam Saunders, Dinky-Doo. There we are. And who have we got here? David Dinky-Doo. Anne has just joined us, Dinky-Doo. Wonderful stuff. Good morning from County Durham. Are you in County Durham? Do you know Brandon Colliery? Do you know Durham itself on the bridge? I used to get my shoes from the gun shop on the bridge. And do you know Barnard Castle? Do you know Brunspeth? Brunspeth Castle. I loved you on the radio in Glasgow. You took no shecht, Paul. I still take no shecht. I can tell you. What's the time here? We need to watch our time, guys. There we are. Lee's joined us. Sam, thank you for following. Guys, let's see how many followers I need now. Oh, wonderful. We're doing very well. Could we manage another 23 followers? That would be great if we could. So if there's 23 people can follow, everybody, the truth is everybody should be following Scottie McClue on TikTok and should be subscribed to the YouTube channel. Every single human being who's got access to the internet. But we're a little bit away from that. Yeah, I used to go to Barnard Castle as a kid. Absolutely. Bishop Auckland. He was a good guy. Morning, Scotty, Dinky-Doo. Lee, how lovely to have you with us. What a top gent. They're going to put a sign down in the beach saying Dinky-Doo from Scottie McClue. Absolutely. Do you know that somebody had put up, I think it was at Doncaster, the sign when you entered, somebody put up the home of Scottie McClue. What got you into TikTok, Scotty? I just saw it one time, and it was some young people said, could they look at TikTok? And I said, what's TikTok? And they told me. And I thought, you know, I think I should be on that. Thank you for my coffee. Are you familiar with Heydrich's demise during World War II? Last week, I was in the crypt with the shooters hid out. Wow. Stoffel, if England Westminster want to assume the dominant role, then they assume all of the UK debt. Yes, right, absolutely. Very good idea. Hope you're having a cracking Sunday. All the best, old boy. Barclay, thank you. Mr. Shrub, good morning, Scotty. Hello, says Sam Saunders. The only thing about England taking on all the debt, it's the ordinary people would end up paying it. Because the government have only got money when it suits them. Do you remember when we heard there was no money tree? And then they took us out of Europe at £250 billion down the Swanee. It's a point of international law. Pardon me. Hello from Australia, says Sam Saunders. Sam, hello from down under. Fair dinkum. Fantastic. That's brilliant. Fair dinky-doo, I say, to everybody down south. Dinky-doo, dinky-doo, Drew. Nice to have you with us. Welcome, welcome, I say. Who have we got here? I need another 22 followers. If you're up for it, guys, get following. Follow Scottie McClue. If those of you who don't know how to follow, I think you pop up to the top left of your phone and just tap the plus. Hello from Ibiza. Is it Ibiza or Ibiza? I'm going to go above your boss. You're done, Scotty. I know, Sinclair. What was he like? You're finished, you. Hello, grandfather. DINKY-DOO Andreas. Are you from Greece, Andreas? Yasu. Yasu. Calamera. Calamera. Fantastic. Now, here we got lots of likes coming up, guys. Well done. I've got 3,900 likes. Now, I'm going to have to go. It's 11 o'clock exactly. So I'll need to go in about 5 minutes' time. So if everybody can get liking, that would be brilliant. Sharing, tap, tap, tappity, tap, following. We're needing 22 followers. That's not a lot to ask, is it? After 30 years on the radio, entertaining millions. I'm not seeing all of your past lives on YouTube. Do you still upload them? I do, Mr. Shrub. I'll just check in case maybe, I don't know, if they've been taken down because there's too many videos or something. I don't know. I'll check up. Ibiza, as they say here. I'm actually from Lanarkshire, but I lived in Ibiza for 22 years. Well, Drew, you must like it. That's what I say. Prayers for your girlfriend, David says, Susan. Fantastic. Wonderful stuff. Thank you, Susan. There we are. We're doing very well. Will McCLUE's Pies be baking festive turkey and cranberry for Christmas? Well, Lee, I think that would be nice. And I think you probably know a few people who would appreciate that as a delicacy. Turkey and cranberry. I'm going to put that to our master baker and see what he thinks. Thank you, Scotty. And the mince pies yet, or is it too early? Too early, Mr. Schnub, for the mince pies. I actually know someone, says Drew. Ah, right, Drew. Excellent stuff. Mr. Schnub has sent lots of likes. Guys, this is brilliant. We're at 4,800 likes. Can everybody tap, tap, tappity, tap? See if we get to 5,000 before I go. Have you made sure you've followed Scottie McClue on TikTok and subscribed on YouTube? Oh, this is amazing. I need 21 followers, guys. 21 followers. Right. Drew sending lots of likes. Can we tap your nose, Scotty? Yes, tap it right there. Now, not a punch, just a tap. Tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap. Tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap. It's not too much to ask, is it? Fantastic stuff here. Get that YouTube channel out as well, guys. Get sharing that. Tell everybody about it. Oh, no. I've got 5,600 likes. We made it. We've made it. How wonderful are you guys? Lee, thank you for my likes. We're just about to hit 6,000. We're at 5,800, 5,959. Do I hear 6,000? 6,000, 6,000, 6,000 in the room. I have a bid of 6,000. The bid is against you, sir. Are you still tap, tap, tappity, tapping? 6,100. 6,100. Any more for the tap, tap, tappity, 6,2. 6,2, sir. I'll accept that. Bids against you now, sir. 6,4 in the room. 6,4 in the room. 6,5 on the internet. 6,500. 6,7. 6,7 on the internet. 6,8 back in the room. 6,9 on the internet. 7,000. 7,000 likes. 7,1. 7,2. 7,3. I'll take 3,000. 7,4. 7,5, sir. Are you still bidding, sir? Bids against you. 7,6. Bids against you both. 7,7 on the internet. 7,8 in the room. 7,9. Tap, tappity, tap. 8,000. 8,000 likes. Bids against you both. Bids back on the internet. 8,300. 8,4. 8,5. 8,6. 8,7. 8,7. 8,8. 8,8, sir. You back in? Back in at 8,8. Bids with you, sir. Bids against you, sir. On the internet, we're at 9,000. 9,000. Are you shaking your head, sir? 9,000 on the internet. This could go to 10,000 every day. 10, 9, 3, 9, 3, 9, 4. You're back in, sir. It's a wonderful one. Lot of likes there. 9, 5, 9, 6, 9, 7. Do I hear 9, 7? 9,700 likes for Scottie McClue on a Sunday morning live. The bid is with you, sir. 9, 9 against you. 10,000 on the internet. 10, 1, 10, 2, 10, 3, 10, 4, 10,500, 10,600, 10,700. Do I hear 700? 10, 7. We're at 10, 7 in the room. 10, 7. I have 10,700 likes live on the internet. Thank you. Are you all done? At 10,700, 10, 8. We're back in the room. 10, 8, 10, 8. Any advance on 10, 8? We're getting there, guys. And I'm selling 10, 9. 10, 9 on the internet. The bid is on the internet at 10,900, 11, 1. 11, 1. I don't believe it. 11, 2. We're back on the internet. 11, 2. 11, 3 in the room. Bids against you, sir. You're back in. 11, 4. 11, 5. 11, 5 on the internet. I have. 11, 6. 11, 6 I have. 11, 7. 11, 7 we have. DINKY-DOO. 11, 8. What's happening here? We're going to have to go. 11, 8. We have it. 11, 9. 12,000 likes. 12,000 in the room. 12, 1. Back on the internet. 12, 1. 12, 2. Any advance? Any advance of 12, 2. 12, 3. 12, 4. 12, 5. 12, 5 we have. 12,006 on the internet. Back in the room at 12, 7. You don't want to lose it, sir. Yes, and you could do so easily. 12, 8. The bid's with you, sir. Bid's against you now. There we are, 12, 8. 12, 9. 12, 9 on the internet. The internet are bidding at 12, 9. 12,900 at £13,000. Sold. 13,000 likes. We are sold. Thank you, guys. We set out to get 5,000 and we've stopped at 13,300. What a bit of fun that was. That was lovely. And guys, I'm needing another 9 followers. Anybody up for it? If you're watching right now and you haven't followed Scottie McClue, if you could follow, that would be just wonderful. We need another 9. This man is big. 2 billion people have heard of this man, big time. Scottie McClue. Hashtag floaty. You reckon? You're quite right. 2 billion. There are 8 billion people in the world, apparently. Latest stats. See what I just did there? 2 billion have heard of Scottie McClue. Now, that's great, but that means 6 billion haven't yet heard of Scottie McClue. So we need 6 billion people tuning in on TikTok to Scottie McClue live, right? We need 6 billion people, and then we'll look at merchandise. There were followers, guys, as soon as you can. Thanks, Alex. This is wonderful. Cameron's just joined us. Thank you for the likes, guys. It's actually sitting at 14,300. Did you like the auction? Did you enjoy it? Bit of fun. I've got to go. I love you lots. Have a lovely day. Every single one of you stay fabulous. Scottie McClue saying dinky-doo to you. Ta-da-las. Oh, what a shame. Lovely, lovely people. That's it, guys. We're going to have to go. Now then, all the lovely YouTubers, thank you so much for joining us today. Wonderful. Take great care of your dear selves. Scottie McClue saying Ta-ra, lads. Stick your tongue out and try it. Blah, blah, blah.